Hey, y'all. Hey, I am back, you guys. I am back. I hope everyone is doing well, y'all. I am doing fine. I won't complain. I can't complain, but I won't, okay? So, hey, y'all. Hey, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Don't pay no attention to my hair. Y'all know I got that gel that won't keep my edges together. But anyway, I am back, you guys. Just giving y'all a little update on what I have going on what I have been doing. Y'all, I've been loving being on Snapchat. So if y'all have not been over there to see my snaps, and if you are not following me, y'all, please do me a favor and go over there and follow me on Snapchat. All right, I will have my Snapchat link in the description. So y'all, please go over there and go follow me on there, okay? But I'm coming to give y'all a little update. Y'all know that I'm in the process of trying to find a new job, trying to move. The job situation is still the same, y'all. Like, trying to find a job. I don't know if it's because I'm not using the address. Like, I don't have an address yet in that area, because I know there's plenty of people. Honestly, I can't even say that because I don't know how the process goes when you're looking for another job in a new city. You're not actually in that city yet. So I don't know how that goes. But anyway, my assumption, because I'm going to say my assumption, I'm going to say that I'm not getting many calls, because maybe people are looking at my address and they're like, okay, well, her address says she's in this state. This city, but we're in this city, and this city is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. How is she going to come? Like, I don't know if that's the case, but I'm feeling like that may be part of the reason why I'm not really getting a lot of callbacks. And I'm a little frustrated, y'all. Like, I can say I'm a little frustrated. We've been looking at places online, and I'm not going to say we don't have disagreements, because, I'm very leery about where I move, where I lay my head, and I don't want to move just anywhere. Like, I just don't. I don't care if, I just can't lay just anywhere, okay? So that's my issue. I care about how I live, where I live, my surroundings. I care about that type of stuff. I feel like sometimes men, especially the men that live by themselves, they don't really care. But like I was saying, a lot of men, like when they live alone, like some men are used to living, like they can probably live like wherever, And I'm not just saying like wherever, but they're not like as picky, like as like for me, I always said to myself, I don't care. I care about where I lay my head. I don't care. I have to be comfortable. And again, I had to explain to my husband, I'm used to living in an apartment. He wants to find a house. Cool. All right. Fine. But it needs to be in a decent area. Like, I'm not about to be, I have to remind him, like, you work nights every other month. So it's like, I'm going to be there by myself, and I want to be comfortable where I lay my head when you're not there overnight. You work 12-hour shifts. So it's like, we need to be very, aware of where we're moving at. I understand that he speaks to people on his job and they tell him the area or whatever, but it doesn't matter. I don't care what nobody says. I'm going to go look myself. I'm not going off of what nobody says. I don't care if they're from that area. I don't care. I want to go see myself. Okay. And I'm also learning, which I already knew, because when I was trying to purchase a house years ago, I figured this out. Do not go by what the actual picture online looks like, because that's not what it really looks like. They are trying to not sell you, but they're trying to draw you in, draw your attention to the house. So that's why I always tell him, when you're looking at the places like on Zillow and stuff like that, look at the street view, because the street view going to tell it all. All right. The street view is going to tell it all. They're going to put up a picture, an old picture of when the house was probably, real nice and real decent. You look at the picture online, it's like the grass is green. And then when you go to the street view don't look nothing like what the picture look like, which is what I'm trying to tell him. It's different from up north, is different from down south. All right. They always say down here, down south, we always say, okay, well, you know how a neighborhood is when you drive over there when it get dark. And it's just the truth. So we're in a new area where neither one of us is going to know anyone. Okay? So I just have to try to, I try to sometimes to ask him to keep that in mind, like, because I'm not, like, I'm real leery of my surroundings, okay? And so sometimes we don't always agree on that situation either, but we're getting there. So on that note, but anyway, like I was saying, with that being said, y'all, we are going to look at places on Tuesday. We both are off. So we are going to go look at some places. We're going to go drive down and actually look at some places in person, because that's what needs to happen. We can look all day online, but we need to go see what area that, what the area look like, what it's like, because we just do. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't just rely on what I see online. I have to go look and see it myself. So I'm probably going to take you guys along with me to see what we look at. I don't know how many houses we're going to look at, where we're going to go see. And, hopefully, everything works out. I pray that I can at least at least get an address so I can just kind of just switch up my resume a little bit and put a different address on there. So, maybe that'll help. But, right now, it's kind of just, I'm kind of just going with the flow. And I just be in my head praying, like, that's the only thing that worries me, is the job situation, because I cannot, be without a job. And, I have other options, but I'm not willing to do that option. And, we kind of, on disagreements with that too. It's like, I like to be in my own stuff in my own bed. I don't want to have to live with nobody else temporary, because I feel like, what if I don't find a job and I'm stuck? You're there and I'm here. Like, I don't want to have to do that. Like, I'm not trying to do that. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know how this is going to go. But y'all, we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see. But I know that the move needs to happen, and I'm willing and ready for the move. It's not like I don't want to move, but I'm not willing to live with nobody else. Why you're gone? Like, I'm not willing to do that. Like, that's not what I want to do. And I'm very hard-headed, and if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm just not going to do it, especially when it comes to my mental, my space. I like being in my own space, period. So that's just what it is. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, I don't really care. So, yeah. But that is the update, y'all. So, like I was saying, you guys, I'm going to bring you guys along with us. And, so y'all just stay tuned. Hopefully all goes well. And we're going to see what happens, y'all gotta just keep watching, subscribe to the channel, okay, and y'all will see what happens. Am I gonna get a job? Am I gonna stay here? Am I gonna be homeless? Am I gonna be jobless? Am I gonna be broke? Like, what is the outcome gonna be? I don't know. These are changes that I never went through. These are things I'm new to all of this. And let's see what happens.